Welcome back, everyone, for some more Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Hey there, cool cat. And this will be the final episode, not only of this case, not only in this game, but for the entire Ace Attorney trilogy. And yeah, we are going to try to prove once and for all that it was Prosecutor Godot that was the killer in this case. So I'm not going to waste any more time. By the way, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. So without further ado, let's finish this. Right now, if Mia Fey were here, if Mia Fey were here, she would have closed the book on this case already. If Mia Fey were here. So come on, Trey, can you do it or not? How about it, Mr. Wright? You've accused Mr. Godot of being the killer, but can you prove it? Have you got even one piece of evidence? This question isn't whether I can prove it or not. The fact is, I have to prove it. That's the only choice I have. Excuse me. I was taught that it's one of the rules of being a lawyer. I can prove it. I'm going to bring your magnificent vengeance to fruition, just as you want it. Oh my god, and I'm getting goosebumps. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm getting a little bit misty-eyed too, because this is the same cornered music we heard from the first game, so everything's coming back full circle in this entire trilogy, and it's happening right now. And it's so freaking awesome too. Excuse me, I thought I was gonna burp there, but yeah, this is so awesome. Ha, that's good. A fighter till the bitter end, Trey. Since there's just one piece of evidence that can prove your point, why don't we go for the unlimited penalty? Are you trying to pressure me, Mr. Godot? Because it doesn't matter to me. I've got the one piece of evidence I need. Give me a break. You've got nothing, Trey. So what do I do at a time like this? It's simple. I've got to think outside the box and approach this from a different angle. Alright then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you've got. There's one thing I've demonstrated in the previous cross-examination. The killer was wounded. That was proven by the blood on the dagger. But you've decided it was impossible for him to have hidden such a wound. If he had been cut by a dagger, there should have been a bloodstain on his clothing. There's one place. One place the killer could have hidden his wound. But what did you say? The hidden? This is it. My last stand. I need to think about this from a different angle. I don't need to think about why there were no bloodstains on his clothing. I need to show how he hid the wound. It's the end of the line. The final stop, Trey. Let's hear what you've got. Where's this location where you say the killer hid his wound? Well... Huh. I don't know what you're talking about. And frankly, I don't need to know. What I do know is that you'll never be half the lawyer she was. Isn't that right, Trey? What? What was that just now? Mia? It can't be. You're living on? Through him? Even as we speak, you're still hiding the wound. It's beneath your mask. During the fight, the red lights given off by the killer suddenly disappeared. Seconds later, the killer let out a scream. That's right, your mask went flying off your face. Mr. Godot, would you mind removing your mask? If you have a dagger wound under there somewhere, then I'd say this whole case is solved. Ah! Just now, I saw her spirit in you. I never liked you. 6 years ago, you helped the woman who put me to sleep by hiding her bottle of poison. And then, while I was sleeping, you let Mia die. Hey there, Claire. But you didn't care. You just kept living your pathetic, happy-go-lucky life. You even had the nerve to follow in her footsteps as a lawyer. I could never forgive you. That's what I thought. But Mr. Godot. But I was wrong about you. I knew it from the very beginning. The truth is, the only person I could never find it in my heart to forgive was me. You, yourself? I was the one that failed to protect Mia. Me and no one else. I tried to avert my eyes from the truth, to escape from the harshness of reality. I just couldn't face Mia's death head on, so I ran. I hid behind a mask, I threw away my true name. I couldn't even deal with being a defense attorney anymore, so I quit. But you saved Maya! Yeah, that was my plan. Up until just now, anyway. What do you mean? Are you listening, Maya? If I hadn't really wanted to save you, then there's one person I should have gone and talked to right away. But who would that be? Are you talking about Nick? But I didn't do it. I tried to get the help of Iris and your mother. But I closed my eyes to the most important man involved. Do you know why? The real reason? No, why? I suppose I wasn't really interested in saving you at all. Huh? I think I was just trying to salvage what's left of my own broken soul. I was trying to make up for the fact that I couldn't save Mia. Nothing more. That's why I let you walk right into a situation I knew was dangerous. Forgive me. You're wrong. You put your life on the line to save Maya. Was it really for Maya's sake? Even I'm not really sure. Well, what do you mean by that? That night, in the darkness of the garden, when I saw her silhouette, a part of me must have known the truth. The truth that it wasn't really Dahlia Hawthorne standing there in front of me. It could have been Misty Faye, or even that little girl. But I still picked up the blade. It was like I was dreaming. I'm not sure exactly what was going on in my mind at that point. Was I really motivated by the pure desire to protect Maya Faye? Or was it something else? Was it my hatred for a woman who had stolen everything from me 6 years earlier? Could it have been simply a desire for revenge? And now, I don't know anything anymore. I did learn something today, however. I finally realized that I was the arrogant one. I was just chasing an illusion, a fantasy. The stupid fantasy of defeating you in the courtroom. You were the one who made me realize my folly. You never ran away from Mia's death. Instead, you picked up where she left off, as a true defender of the people. In that one moment, I understood everything. Mr. Godot. I think you already know this, but if you don't, my name is Diego Armando. But Mr. Armando, I believe in you. I know you were trying to save me. Thanks. Your wound, it's bleeding. Did you forget already? In my world, the color red doesn't exist. These must be my tears. Tears? Ever since I woke up from my coma, I think I've been waiting for this very moment. But Mr. Armando, you do well to remember this, Maya. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. This time, it really is all over, isn't it? Defendant? Yes, Your Honor. Although you weren't directly involved in the murder, tampering with the body in the crime scene is a serious offense in itself. I understand, Your Honor. Mr. Armando explained that to me very carefully. I knew the risk and I willingly cooperated anyway. Very well. Before I hand down my verdict, is there anything you'd like to say? Well, there is one thing. I'd like to say something to Mr. Wright. I want to apologize to you. Apologize? To me? For what? For the case 5 years ago, of course. I just remembered. Weren't you poisoned by your own lover? Not exactly, but yes, something like that. Even now, 5 years later, I can hardly believe it. She was going to do it. She was planning to kill me. It's not all that surprising. The two of you hardly knew each other. Huh? What do you mean? You and my sister. You only met twice. Huh? We only met twice? The first time you met was on that fateful day. The day she poisoned Mr. Armando in the cafeteria of this very courthouse. The next time you met her was 8 months later. You met her again on the day that she stole your cold medicine. And Doug Swallow was killed. No way. It can't be true. I mean, during our whole relationship, we were... For those 8 months, the woman that you thought was Dahlia Hawthorne wasn't actually my sister. Huh? It wasn't Dahlia? I hope one day you can forgive me, Feeny. You mean... That's right. I lied to you for 8 months. But why? Why would you do such a thing? Ever since she gave you the bottle that day, my sister was trying to get it back as soon as she possibly could. Because of the police investigation and their surveillance, she couldn't move about freely. So that's why you... My sister, from the beginning, she was prepared for the worst. Prepared for the worst? She thought that you might somehow discover the truth. That's why she was always ready to deal with you at a moment's notice. You mean she was ready to kill me, don't you? She already had so much to answer for. I didn't want any more sins on her soul. I begged her not to do it, and she agreed to give me a chance. And that's why you came to me? You came to get the bottle pendant back from me in her place? But I couldn't get you to give it back. I failed at something even as simple as that. 8 months passed and I still couldn't get it back from you. Finally, my sister couldn't wait any longer. She didn't consult me about her plans for you that day. It was the first time that had ever happened. That was a bit strange, wasn't it? Up until that day, you two were partners in crime and she would confer with you. I think she must have noticed. Noticed what? My feelings for you. If I had found out she was planning to kill you, I would have done whatever was necessary to stop her. Even if it meant her life. Or mine. Iris. After spending those 8 months by your side, my feelings towards you, they changed. I have something to say to you too. Yes? You really are the person I always thought you were. Even after Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, I still believed in you. Thank you. How many cups of darkness have I drank over the years? Even I don't know. I'll tell you though, right now, this one here is the greatest cup I think I've ever had. Don't you think so, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I think you're right. The purpose of this trial was to rule on the murder of the victim, Elise Stoneham. At some point, I expect you will be tried for your role as the accomplice in this case. I understand, Your Honor. Very well. On the charge of murder, I hereby find the defendant not guilty. Court is now adjourned. Oh, we don't get any fanfare this time like we usually do, like the confetti. February 10th, 4:51 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. So I guess it's all over. The way everything ended, was justice really served? The man who risked his life to save Maya is being sent to prison by my own hand. Of course justice was served. But Mia, I'm proud of you, Phoenix. Your defense was truly brilliant. But I couldn't save Mr. Armando, the man who cared so deeply for you. You're wrong, Phoenix. You did save Diego. You saved him in the only way possible. You mean, with that verdict? I think one day you'll understand, too. Phoenix, I want you to remember one thing. You were as good out there today as any defense attorney could ever hope to be. There's nothing more that you can learn from me. But Mia, you've accomplished something I wasn't able to. I owe you a great deal. Thank you. Mia, I'm sure we'll meet again, someday, Phoenix. I've handled lots of cases and seen lots of things, and along this journey I found myself asking just one question. What does it really mean to defend someone? I suppose today's case produced one possible answer. Nick! But Maya! I guess it's just like my sis said. Mia? What did she say? That night, when I channeled Mia to get her advice on what to do, this is what she wrote back in my notebook. Don't worry, Phoenix will save everyone in the end. But, come on, cut it out with that gloomy face. Can't you see? Me, sis, and I'm sure Iris too. We owe you for everything you've done for us, Nick. Maya. How can you be so bright and chipper after all that's happened? You were brutally attacked, you even saw your mother murdered. Ouch! But Francisca, still softy as always, Phoenix Wright. Excellent work, Wright. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? When did you get back? Oh, that's right. I guess no one filled her in on that. Edgeworth and Francisca have actually been helping me. Helping you? If these two hadn't been here on the first day of the trial, the defense wouldn't have gotten anywhere. Wow, but where were you, Nick? I heard he fell into a river and caught a nasty cold which forced him to sleep all day. Yes, he laid in bed shivering from his fever with Iris's hood pulled over his head. Oh, ouch. Talk about embarrassing, Nick. You definitely need more training. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. And you too, Francisca. I don't suppose... Oh, God. There's room for me in this group hug, is there? Oh, Larry! What's with the, longer than usual face? I realized something when I was reborn. I realized that Larry was never of any use to anyone, not even once. But that's not true, right, Nick? What? You asking me? Well, Nick, is it true? I've got a place in this world, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I knew it. Everyone would be better off if I were gone for good. No. Oh yeah! Those portraits you painted, they were really good. Isn't that right, Edgeworth? What? Me? Why are you making that face, huh, Edgy? Oh, well, yes, indeed. I certainly can't say that they lack resemblance. Do you really mean it? What about you, Francie? Did I draw you well, too? Wow, the beauty can't possibly be captured by a mere crayon. Nevertheless, I recognize the effort you put into it, and that's worth something. So then you'll do it? Like you promised? You're going to model for my next picture book, Francie's... Ah! Don't get carried away! Well, how about that? I guess painting portraits is the only thing I'm good at. The painting of Pearl was pretty darn good too, if you ask me. Huh? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen her around. Pearls? Where could she have gone? Normally she would have made a beeline for Maya. Oh, I'll go look for her. Be right back. Hey, Pearlie! Right. You seem to be uncharacteristically puzzled. I suspect you're wondering how Maya can be so cheerful despite all that has happened. Yeah. To be honest, I can't understand it either. Francisca. That's right, she lost her father fairly recently as well. I think I understand how she feels. Maya is a much wiser person than she appears, and I think she realizes something. Now is exactly the time when she needs to be as strong as she can. What do you mean by, now is exactly the time? Maya wasn't the only one that was badly wounded by this incident. In fact, there was someone that was hurt far more deeply than she. I believe it's for that person that Maya is trying her best not to cry. Someone who was hurt more deeply than Maya. Edgeworth, I think I'm starting to understand too. Ow! Then tell me, Phoenix Wright, who is Maya Fey being strong for? Well, I think she's being strong for Pearlie. Pearl Fey. The poor kid. After all, the reason that she worked so hard to follow the instructions was because she loved and believed in her mother, Morgan. It's for the good of the Fey clan. I'm sure she believed in every last word. She thought she was doing it for Maya. That's why she was so happy. It shows how truly devoted she is to Maya. But it's a cruel irony that it was her exuberance that led to this tragedy. Maya Fey's mother was killed and Maya herself was put into the deepest peril imaginable. And that's exactly why Maya is putting on a brave face. She's doing it for Pearl's sake, until she can see her smile again. Oh hey, so this is where you all were. Wow, looks like we got quite the bunch here today. Ouch! Well, what was that for, sir? Sorry about that, Scruffy. My whip just seems to have a mind of its own. What's up, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, you know, this and that. Anyway, congrats on your win. Let's go out tonight, pal. Dinner's on me. My salary's just sorta kinda gone down by a teeny-weeny bit, but it's alright. I made reservations at a first-class French restaurant tonight. Hey there, Devin. Ah! Pretty good work, Scruffy. That whip was a reward. Detective Gumshoe? You said a first-class French restaurant. You don't mean... Tribulations. Where else? I knew it. We're doomed. Come on, let's go, everyone. Can't keep Maggie waiting, pal. Hey, you! Crybaby, you're invited too. Oh, forget about me. Pearl and I will be at the Loser's Shack eating potatoes. You know, Maya is taking an awfully long time to get back. She's still out looking for pearls. Oh, Maya. What's wrong? Nick, what do I do? Pearlie, I can't find her anywhere. Huh? I bet she just went back home. That's all. I thought so too, so I called the village. But no one has heard from her. This has never happened before. As I figured, she has been badly hurt by this incident. She feels responsible for the tragedy that has befallen you, Maya. But none of this was her fault. What should I do? Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, what is it, pal? Could you guys go on ahead? But what about you? Maya and I we'll join you guys once we find pearls. Nick! Don't worry about us, Detective Gumshoe. We may be a little late, but we'll definitely be there. We have a lot of celebrating to do tonight, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, but you're the... Ah! Very well, Phoenix Wright. We'll go on ahead. Don't keep us waiting, Ray. We won't. But where should we look? Where could Pearlie have gone? Let's go, Maya. There's only one place I can think of that pearls might have gone to. February 10th, Hazakura Temple, main gate. Hazakura Temple? For pearls, I bet this is a very important place. After all, it's where this whole incident started. What's this? You all back again so soon? Sister Bikini? I thought we'd been eating mashed potatoes alone tonight. So she's here? Pearly is here? She's in the training hall. Why don't you hurry along and go see her? Oh, okay. Pearly's not here. Ah! Maya, the hanging scroll. Ah! Someone cleaned it off. It's got to be Pearl's. Ah! Mystic Maya! But Pearly! Why? Why did you just leave like that? Mystic Maya. Mystic Maya! I swore that I would never trouble the two of you ever again. Because it's all my fault that Mystic Maya's mother. That's why you came here? That's the least I could do, to pray for your happiness. You don't have to do that, Pearly. It wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Of course I'm sad that my mother is gone. But, how do I say this? I'm still happy. You don't have to lie just to make me feel better. No, really. It's true. The only reason I'm still here at all is thanks to everyone who was there for me. My sis, my mother, Mr. Armando, Nick, and you. If even one of you weren't there, I'm sure I wouldn't still be alive right now. That's why I have to be strong. For all the people that were there for me when I needed them. That's all I can really do. Mystic Maya. I'm impressed. You truly are the daughter of Mystic Misty. Sister Bikini. Your mother, Mystic Misty, was a strong woman indeed. I want to tell you what she said to me that night. Oh, hey there, 123. After dishonoring the good name of Kurine, I don't have the right to face my daughter. But still, Maya is always in my thoughts. It's true. She'll always be with me until the day I die. Your spirit was with her. That's why your mother was so strong. Even at the end, I'm sure she had no regrets. She'll always be with me until the day I die, huh? There's a rule or something all masters are to follow, isn't there? To never take the charm off until the day you die? That's the master's talisman. The thing that Misty kept by her heart and would never take off. It wasn't the container that was important, rather it was the contents. That's... a photo? Ah! Mother. It's only natural for living creatures to fight to protect their own lives. But what makes us human is that we fight for others. But who do you fight for? How hard must you fight? That's the true measure of what human life is worth. We defense attorneys are warriors who are constantly challenged by that question. Aww. Even when the battle is over and the bonds that connect us are severed, we always return, time and time again. Oh, that's cute. That's little Maya and Mia. Mia, Maya, Pearls, Mr. Armando, and Maya's mother, too. I learned that from from all of them. That's an adorable pic. Well, shall we get going? Everyone is waiting. Ah! This is a day to remember, a day when a lot of things were finally put to rest. I think we should celebrate what we've overcome today. But I still can't. Oh, go on, sweetie. You can come back for training anytime. Okay. Alright, I'm going to make a brand new start too. Sister Bikini, I'll be back with more training, I promise. I know, and I won't go easy on you just because you're the future master. I'll make sure to prepare reservations for three when you come back. Alright, we're going to have a great feast today, Pearly. You know why? Because training is a battle of endurance. Okay, Mystic Maya, I'll eat lots and lots of food tonight. You know, there's one thing I don't get, and probably don't want to, but... What is it, Nick? Reservations for training is fine and all, but why for 3? Come on, what do you think? You're one of us, Nick. Next time you can train right alongside us. Huh? I'll be waiting for you. Sister Bikini will take special care of you. Huh? Hi? It'll be great, Nick. We're going to do the special course, naturally. Huh? That's a great idea. After all, Mr. Nick, you'd do anything for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you? Even walk on hot coals, right? We'll have a nice big meal before we come next time, right, Nick? You know, I was wondering if I could say just one little thing. Sure, of course you can. Oh, I love this part. I can't wait to hear it. I'm getting goosebumps too. Well then, here goes nothing.
Objection!
And here we go. Oh my gosh. I really have to work extra hard now. Master of Karine and the office manager of Wright & Company law offices. And I have to be a good big sister of Pearlie and Nick too. Well, as long as I'm not locked up or captured or something like that. I'll tell you what, I love this game. I love this entire trilogy. The Ace Attorney fandom, you have a new fan. So it's true, Mr. Nick really is Mystic Maya's knight in shining armor. He went through with a special course all the way to the end. Actually, I heard there's a legendary extra special ultra course here too. I think I'll surprise the two of them by making them a secret reservation. Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Pearlie. But yeah, I absolutely love this series, and I'm trying to figure out a way to play the sequel trilogy of Apollo Justice and that. Maggie bought me a brand new coat as a present, pal. I feel 10 years younger. I'll never take it off. Yes, but somehow you just don't seem the same. I guess a dirty, shabby old overcoat is just more detective-like, sir. Don't worry about it. In the name of love, a man will soil himself silly. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe. But yeah, we got Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, we have Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice in the sequel trilogy. Mr. Wright, I am once again in your debt. Thanks to you, the Treasures of Karine exhibit was a great success. I even got to see Miss Von Karma, who I hadn't seen for almost a year. She taught me how to use a whip, and said that I must show you what I've learned. Oh boy. But unfortunately, I'm unable to play the games, especially those last two games, because those are 3DS. Apollo Justice is regular DS. Desi and I started a company called Master Mass Consulting. We're dedicated to stopping the evil plans of all the criminals in the city. Our motto is, cut it out, please. Pretty cute, huh? Well, we also sell plans to the criminals as kind of a side business. I wonder if that's okay. Sometimes I think maybe we're the worst criminals. Yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, I want to find a way in the future to get and record those games. I wanted to show my appreciation to Mr. Wright for exterminating John Tigre. So I lent him $500,000 and a tea set. A special thick tea. One I mixed with my own 2 hands. I bet he's drinking it now. Win through compromise. But yeah, I definitely agree. This has to be the best case in this franchise. I'm just old and in a way, a wrinkly, grumpy, clown-nosed waste of flesh. At least, that's what I thought. But my grandkids had a birthday party for me the other day. Talk about embarrassing. 69 years old and I cried like a baby with a dirty diaper. Aww. Grandkids have a way with that, I suppose. As usual, we have an abundance of work to do. We've hired a new programmer to replace Glenn Oak. I do hope everyone will get along. His name is Adam Mata. As soon as I heard his name, I heard our brain circuits would align perfectly. Or should I say, I knew our brain circuits would align perfectly. My, more reporters? Since the murder, we've made so much money, I hardly know what to do. I think the magazines like us because I provide such a nice visual, especially in spring. I can hardly wait for Iris to come back. But yeah, this is easily the best case known in this game, but in the trilogy, in my opinion. I can see why people highly regarded this case, because it really was something. You've turned into such a respectable man, Feeny. It was so sweet of you and everyone else to come and visit me here the other day. Of course I was happy that you constantly had your eyes on me, but I felt kind of bad when the little one slapped you so hard you got a nosebleed. That sounds like Curly. Okay, we get to meet the voice cast now.
Objection!
It was so cool playing as Miles Edgeworth in this last case.
Objection!
And it was also awesome playing as Mia too, since we didn't get to do that either up until this game. Godot and his coffee.
Objection!
I don't know why, but I kind of like Franziska von Karma. I like her character. And I do see some growth in her character. Oh god, that's screeching objection. Winston Payne, I do not miss you. Oh god. What's this? I'm back from a long and tiring vacation and no one is here to greet me? I guess while I was gone, my little whippersnapper buddy quit and now I've got no one. And what kind of lonely, crazy security room is this supposed to be anyway? What with all the flashing lights and switches, I feel like some sort of space alien. And now what am I gonna do with all these macadamia nuts I bought for everyone if I bring them over to Edgypoo? Trust me, you don't need all those flashing lights and circuitry to be a space alien. One of my least favorite characters, admittedly. I mean, she had her purposes, but I just don't like her. I finally found something I love to do. Franzi's whippity-whip trip is gonna turn the art world on its head. I should have realized it sooner. Self-centered, lazy, antisocial. I'm an artist, a really good portrait artist. I'm not a loser after all. You do you, Larry. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to play the next 3 games because I love this series so much. And believe you me, when I do find a way, I'm gonna play more of this series. Those are nice little drawings. And there we go. That is it. That is the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy done and dusted. And I should say at the time of recording this, it is currently April 9th, but of course you guys are seeing this on July 28th. So I've done this long before you guys are watching this right now, but I just love this series, and like I said, if I can find a way to play Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice, I do want to play those on my channel. Believe you me, I will find a way. Hopefully Switch will release the sequel trilogy on its console here soon, because if it does get on the Switch, I'm buying it immediately. But yeah, like I said, the fandom of this series, you got a fan in me because I absolutely loved playing these games. And I will do my best, and hopefully it won't be too far in the future to play more of these games, but I mean, there's a lot of the spin-off games, like the Miles Edgeworth games, and the great Ace Attorney ones, but yeah, I'm a fan. I really am. I'm gonna miss playing these games. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, each game was great in its own aspect, but I think this last game, Trials and Tribulations, really took the cake. I think it was an awesome way of bringing everything together in this trilogy, and yeah, I can see why everybody held Bridge at the Turnabout with the highest regard, because it was a truly awesome case, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me play this Ace Attorney trilogy, because I had a blast with these games, and I'm gonna miss playing them, and I mean, I'll be playing them again off camera, but I mean, I really don't see any. Like I said before, if there's any way for me to play any more of the games, I'm going to. I mean, I love this. I love this series, but yeah, I just thank you guys so much for being here with this journey. I mean, this is one of my favorite games that I've played on my channel, and one of my favorite series that I've played on my channel, and I'm just thankful for you all that you were here with me to experience this wonderful trilogy and this wonderful franchise. In Capcom, if one of you happens to be watching this video, please make another Ace Attorney game. I would greatly appreciate that. I know a lot of people would play it too, so just a thought. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this from the bottom of my heart. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing me play this entire trilogy, and I will see you guys again next time.